What is up, guys? My name is Kyle FtW, and welcome back to another episode of my Valheim playthrough here on the channel. This is episode number 5, and I made an oopsie. So I sometimes, it's very, very rarely this happens, but I kind of just get into it and I forget to push record. And I forgot to push record. So I basically recorded 2 episodes worth for you guys to literally no one but myself, which is kind of embarrassing, but also really frustrating. So I played for an hour, did lots and lots of things, and I will kind of give you guys a little crash course about what I did during that time before we jump into an episode. Now, I did not forget to push record this time, proof down there, and let's go ahead and get into this, guys. So I did a lot of things in this episode, or in that 1 hour play session. So I got a whole bunch of meat, which is awesome. I finally gave my guy some pants. I'm sure he's really, really happy about that. We got a whole bunch of leather scraps and deer hide and leather scraps. We also built ourselves a spear and a shield, which is awesome. We found bone fragments for the first time, which included actually killing 2 skeletons, which was pretty scary. Can't lie, those guys actually hit really, really hard. We got a couple of trophies for the deer. I don't know what these trophies are. Find specimen, but you'll need to kill more than deer to enter Valhalla. Okay, so go ahead and add that in there. We also explored some structures. So we really didn't do that much, but the disappointment comes from just like having this be a blind playthrough and then me showing you guys, or me forgetting to record stuff. But nonetheless, I'm here and I'm really, really excited to continue with this game. Thank you guys so much for all of your support here on the channel. It's been awesome to see all the comments, the likes, the views. It's just really, really cool. And this channel is actually really going somewhere, which is amazing. It's even doing better than my main channel. As far as construction goes, we just built more cooking stations just to make our life a little bit easier while we have to explore everything. And yeah, guys, that's really basically it. We didn't really build anything besides just some tools to help us a little bit better. But what our mission was before I realized I wasn't recording was going and building the tanning rack. So that was kind of our main mission at the moment, and so that's what we're going to be continuing on here within this episode. So I do apologize, guys, for that, but at the end of the day, there's nothing I can do about it. I can't really like go back in time and start over, so it just kind of is what it is. You guys can see that I adjusted my face cam location, so it's a little bit nicer for you guys to look at and everything like that. And yeah, again, we got our first taste of combat. Now, we did find this, which was really cool, a gray dwarf eye, and I didn't really see exactly what that was useful for, but still very cool nonetheless. Now, if I combine that, we only need 2 more flint, which is really cool. And then leather scraps, we need 20, so we need to kill about 10 more boars. Okay, 11, give or take. Yeah, thank you guys so much for all of your support. As I said on this series, thank you for all of the comments. Again, I do read every single one. I respond to the ones that I can. I at least heart all of them. So even if I don't necessarily see them, or even if I don't read the, respond to the comment, I do read all of them. So again, none of you guys have really spoiled anything for me or anything like that, so I do really appreciate that. Again, I'm keeping the blind playthrough thing going. It's, the satisfaction of discovering things is what really makes this game so much fun to me. Okay, some mushrooms there. Don't really need those anymore now that we have a whole bunch of meat. So I'm starting to realize that eating all meat isn't really the best idea because, again, you need stuff that increases stamina, which the raspberries do. Yeah, I did think we were getting kind of close to being able to fight the first boss, but after how much damage those skeletons did to us, I'm like, there's not a chance. We're going to be able to do... Oh, hey, dear. There's not a chance we're going to be able to fight the boss yet. We need to get, I think, probably leather armor, honestly, so that we can do that. yeah, again, that hour that I recorded without recording was just a lot of exploration. So, and that might have been boring to watch anyway, but I'm not really sure. But because, as I said, this is a blind playthrough, I do try my best to show you guys everything, reactions, and all that. I might also move the face cam over to the left side of the screen because I was noticing when I was looking at menus and stuff like this, for example. So my face may be blocking the bottom of the inventory, but my face won't be blocking anything else. So, which I think is better and nicer to look at. Okay. Yeah, I actually haven't explored an over here yet. But yeah, you guys can see that our map has expanded quite a bit. We made it all the way up to about here. Hey, or no, maybe up to here. That's where the Black Forest starts, I think. Or maybe it's right there. So that's where I was able to find the Great Orphi. Which is a pretty cool item. Not sure what it's used for yet, but we'll find that out as we continue to play. Okay, so there's a deer down there. One of these guys. Gotta go high. And I missed. Dang it. Yeah, the bows have a little bit of arc to them, so we have to make sure that you're aiming high enough. Okay, not seeing that deer, so let's run back over here. We were over here. Yeah, we were over here recently. I think. Let me go see what that stone says. Yeah, so there's the Black Forest over there. This is kind of the edge of where we want to be. What's in here? Oh, nice. More flint. More arrows. And more money. Very nice. Yep, finding that stuff sure is useful. Yep, here's the Black Forest again. None of the game told us not to be in here, but like, carrot seeds, ooh. Like, really, how bad could it be if we did spend a little bit of time in here? At least in the edge of it. I can't imagine us, like, getting demolished the second we step foot in here. Especially with having pretty good armor and pretty good weapons. Yeah, like there's these guys. Which I mean, okay, 7 damage, really? Not sure I'm worried about 7 damage. Yeah, not worried about that. Ow, hey, that hurt. Yeah, there's a Great Orphi. Have no idea what those things are for, but... Deer. Nice, got him. I love how the music changes when you get to a new area. Oh, there's another deer here. Beautiful. You just had to be a little bit more prepared. But again, I think we're pretty good. I'm just not sure we're going to find a lot of boars in here, so we may need to turn back. Because again, that's what we're after. We're after being able to build that new workbench. Get a bit of a lay of the land here, see what we can see. Again, this area doesn't seem much more difficult than the last area. Let's go ahead and read this, though. I'm sure we haven't seen this before. Pause, traveler. You are welcome to the last and most lawless of the 10 worlds. In Valheim, the air is pure, the water deep and clear, and the forest overflowing with bounty. Here is adventure, joy, and glory for the taking. All right. So what are we up to now? 11? That's pretty good. Means we might be able to build the leather helmet and build the... Yeah, see, there's those skeleton guys. We already fought some of those. But I'll fully admit, though, those guys are no joke. Like, they did some serious damage to us. Ooh. Look at that over there. That's pretty cool looking. I also noticed the skeletons are really deadly. They kill like everything. Is that guy coming for me? He is. They're kind of slow, though. See what I mean, though? They're not guys to mess with. No room in inventory. Oh, geez. Can't really drop anything at this moment. I might honestly drop that, to tell you the truth. I can't see what I need a stone axe for. Especially considering the fact that we have... Oh, I missed. Got him. There we go. Ow, he hit me. Seven and 8. Oh, geez. Careful. Ooh. Okay, we need to get out of here. This is kind of a dangerous area. Ooh, cool. And our inventory's full. I'm gonna drop that. Okay, what do you have to say, my friend? Devils and dungeons can be found across the 10th world. They are monuments of the past and most often filled with riches of civilizations long lost. Remember to bring a light source. Ooh. Okay. Okay, we are not prepared to go in there. Definitely not. Okay. Well, Black Forest was fun, but let's get the heck out of here before something really bad happens. Because I do not know what happens when you die in this game. Copper deposit. I feel like we probably need something for that. Probably like a pickaxe would be my assumption. But we don't have the materials to build something like that yet. There's a big part of me that wants to go over to that stone building, but I bet we probably could. Well, at least give it a go. Our spear is almost pretty damaged though, so we should be really careful. There's a bunch of skeletons over there. We're gonna run the heck away. I mean, we can handle probably like 1 or 2 skeletons, but any more than that, and that's getting kind of dangerous. Okay, we're out of here. We are out of here. As I said, there's a bunch of skeletons over there. Yeah, okay. Again, Black Forest, you were cool. Honestly, a really nice area to look at, but not quite ready for you yet. We need to get some better armor and other stuff like that first. Oh, crap, they're still after me. Okay, let's run. Let's just run away. All right. Ooh. Nice. You guys thought you were slick, huh? Thought you were slick, did ya? Okay. I think we're good. So those bone scraps are actually useful items. So it's actually good that we found those. And our house is way over there. Lots more exploring to do. Yeah, we did okay in the Black Forest, but definitely don't want to spend too much time there at this moment. It's a little bit dangerous. But and those dungeons, who knows how hard those are. We need to be really smart going into those. For sure, for sure. All right, how are we doing? We got 12, and then we got 11. Beautiful but prickly. We got plenty of flint. Oh wait, I think our berries are full. Yeah, they are. Cool. I feel like we have a lot of resources. That was a pretty successful little mission there. We're still not quite done yet. We still have to find more boar, but we're overall looking pretty solid here. We just went a long way from our base, but we're almost there. Almost there. And we probably do realistically want to build a new base in each area. Like when we get to the Black Forest, and that's kind of like the main area we're spending time in, we probably should build a base there. Oh, it's empty. Okay. I found that in a previous episode. another deer. Nice, we got it. Huge. I love that you get 2 hide per deer you kill too. That's really nice. Makes it super worth it. Okay, anything in here? I can't remember if you checked this one or not. There's nothing in here anyway. Okay. It's always worth checking. Always worth taking a look. Too hard. Oh, another deer. I think there's 2 more of them. Nice, we're getting it. You guys didn't get to see my first time trying to use a bow. Is that a boar? It is. But the more I use it, the better I've gotten with it. You just have to make sure you aim high. Again, like in reality. Nothing in real life shoots in a straight line. Well, that's not true. It does for a little bit, but not like, that's not like the way that, you know, that's not the main way that it does things though. Okay. I'm waiting for that deer meat to expire, I think. Actually, no, I won't. There we go. Also, I found that if you burn your food too much, it turns into coal. So we gotta watch it and make sure that that doesn't happen. $115 health, that's really good. Lots of cooked boar meat. Alright, let's go ahead and go to bed. And then we're going to be into day 10. Which is crazy. Lots and lots of progress. Oh, also, I wanted to show you guys this. You guys probably see it. This is where I was for the last week or so. I went to New Orleans. And that's my World War II museum thing, which is awesome. Okay, so we have 14. That's really good. But let me make sure the item that I really want to build only takes 5. So we have, how much again? 14. So we need to save 5 left over. So what we can do is, I think... Okay, first off, let's drop some stuff off here. Like carrots, seeds. We probably don't need these on our inventory at the moment. Okay, I might drag those into here. Gonna drag that coal into here. The feathers. Those. Some of the stone. The thistles. I don't know what those are for. The flowers. I'll move those in there since I don't know what they're for quite yet. I'll move the bone stuff into here. Actually, you know what? Let me do this a little bit better. Let me take that back. And take that back. And take the stone back. Because we've got stuff in this one. So, let's bring that stone down. Let's bring that down. And let's bring that down into there. That's 7. That's good. And then resin. Also got some of that in there as well. Beautiful. Okay, so now... might be a good idea to do... let's go ahead and repair everything as well. Let's go ahead and build ourselves... How much is that? 6? We have 14 total. That's 12. Okay, so we'll do the helmet. Since we already have the pants. Beautiful. Anything we can upgrade? We can upgrade our spear. But that hurts. Okay. So let's not do that for now. Again, I really want to build that item. Okay, cool. We're looking good now. Armor-wise. So, let's see what else. Leather tunic. That's 6 as well. So expensive. Okay, we needed 5, right? I wonder if that's worth doing right now. Because it's not like we're gonna be... We only need 5 and you get... Yeah, okay, it's worth it. We're gonna do it. Because it's not like you need 5... or anything like that, so... Or you only need 5. So let's go ahead and put that away. Nice! Our guy is looking ready to conquer the world. Let's go. Leather scraps achieved. Go ahead and move that. I don't even know if I need the club on. I'm actually going to drop the club off. Don't think I really need that on me anymore. Because, does it tell you damage? Does 12 blunt damage. And the spear... Spear does... Oh, it does a different kind of damage. 20 pierce damage. Interesting. Okay. I'm not sure what those differences really are, honestly. But let's go ahead and do that. Put that stuff together. The tools. Probably put our most used food, so that. And that. There we go. That's looking better. Okay, let's go ahead and cook some more food up. Man, it doesn't surprise me that you guys have thousands of hours on this game. It really doesn't. Because, like, what? I'm recording an hour play session right now, and... Like, I've recorded for 2 hours, basically. And I feel like we haven't even scratched the surface of this game yet. It's crazy. Which I think is so awesome. So we will have to... let's go ahead. Now, you guys can correct me down below if I'm wrong, but I think we do have to have like that stuff equipped on our inventory to have it actually equipped in the game. I don't. That's perfect. I think I discovered that food doesn't go bad in this game. So we should be alright. As far as that's concerned. And we're on the hunt for boar. We need 7. We need to kill 7 more boar. Man. I hope the tanning thing is worth it. I don't know what it's for, but... Blind playthrough. We're going to find out what it's for. Alright, back off. Back off we go. Now, how much... Oh, we have to, I think, check over here. Or maybe we can check our stats. Oh, these are just our levels. Wood cutting, all these levels here. Oh, active effects. 50%, 100%. Okay. Friendly fire enabled. Trophies. Okay. I think to go over here, we need to check our... We can check our armor statistics from here. So a leather helmet gives us 2 armor, and leather pants give us... Oh no, we already have leather pants. It is our leather tunic gives us 2 armor. So basically we're 2-2-1 right now. Nice, that's really simple actually. I like it. That's really easy to track. So we're almost a full level 2 character at this moment. So you guys will have to tell me if it was worth it for us to... Oh my gosh. There we go. You guys will have to tell me if it was worth it to get that leather armor that early. Okay, well, we might as well break this. I don't know how we forgot about that. Oopsies, I missed. Yeah, thank you guys for that tip. Hitting it like this is so useful, or so much better. It breaks that stump super fast. Okay. So we do need to hunt a couple more. Uh-oh. Do need to hunt a couple more deer. Don't forget to pick up what they drop. And we're doing good on flint. Okay, our flint's perfect. Definitely should pick up as much flint as we can possibly find, though. That's really, really important to do.